the oldest person in the UK.
She's lived through the rise and fall of the British Empire, countless wars and crises. She's buried nearly everyone she's ever known, yet death seems to keep skipping her turn. She's not a mythical creature, a fairy, nor a vampire. She's a real person. The oldest woman in the UK, and now the oldest in the world. And she's not taking any anti-aging pills nor any highly classified health treatments. What this woman does is just eat these 5 powerful foods that are surprisingly powerful in restoring your health. A warm cup of tea, a kiwi blackberry apple salad, blue cheese, beans on toast. And stay till the end, because at this timestamp, 8 minutes and 25 seconds, she reveals this one final food, and it's the one that will shatter everything you thought you knew about healthy aging. Meet Ethel May Caterham, born on August 21, 1909 in Shipton, Bellinger, Hampshire. The second youngest of 8 siblings. At 18, she sailed to British India to work as an au pair for a military family. After returning to England at 21, in 1931 she met Norman Caterham at a friend's dinner party. The rest was history. And soon they got married in Salisbury Cathedral, where Norman had once been a choir boy. Norman became a lieutenant colonel in the Royal Army Pay Corps, and his work allowed Ethel to travel aboard with him. They both spent quite some time in India, Hong Kong, and Gibraltar. While Norman was busy, Ethel opened a nursery school and taught local children English. They had 2 daughters and eventually settled back in England. Norman passed away in 1976, and Ethel never remarried. She lived independently for decades, and she even drove until the age of 97. But Ethel's inspiring life doesn't come without its share of heartache. Sadly, Ethel outlived not just her husband, but also both of her daughters. Her daughter Jem passed away in the early 2000s, while Anne just recently passed away in 2020 at the age of 82. After Anne's passing, Ethel moved into a care home in Surrey, where she still lives today. So what is Ethel Caterham, the oldest human alive, doing now? Ethel May Caterham isn't just old, she's history walking. At 115 years and 311 days, she's officially the world's oldest known living person. Ethel took that title after the Brazilian nun, Sister Ina Canabaro Lucas, passed away on April 30, 2025. She's now the oldest British person ever recorded and the last living person born in the 1900s decade. Ethel was alive before TV became colorized, and even before women had the right to vote in most countries. Did you also know that aside from her healthy eating, Ethel's strong genes might be to blame for her longevity? Her sister Gladys lived to 104. Ethel even survived COVID-19 at the age of 110 without suffering from any major complications. So how does a woman with that much history behind her spend her day? Pretty mundane. Ethel wakes up around 8 a.m. First stop, she makes sure to drink this super nice drink. Don't worry, we'll get to that soon. Ethel enjoys listening to classical music, and she sews her own clothes. Journal of Alzheimer's Disease and Frontiers in Psychology report that listening to good music significantly reduces cortisol levels and enhances emotional regulation in older adults. You couple that up with Ethel's passion for sewing, nurturing her creativity and well-being. Might be another reason why this woman has lived that long. Nice routine, Ethel. At nighttime, she keeps her meals tight, keeping a regular sleep schedule. So, if this woman is not doing anything special in her routine, what's keeping her young? What exactly does the world's oldest living woman eat that keeps her going? Buckle up, the last food on her list will have your mouth open. Ethel Caterham, 5 Holy Grail Foods for Health and Longevity. Number 5. Tea. 115-year-old Ethel loves drinking tea every morning, after lunch, and even before she sleeps. Ethel loves drinking tea so much that she's got a box full of different flavors. She's got chamomile, lavender, valerian root, green tea, and classic English breakfast, and every single flavor you can think of. Ethel drinks chamomile and lavender during the night to help her sleep. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Phytomedicine showed that sedating tea like chamomile or lavender tea can reduce nervous tension and improve sleep quality in older adults. Meanwhile, green and black tea in the morning gives her a dose of catechins and theaflavins, which are natural antioxidants that help slow aging, boost immunity, and support heart health. Next up, we got something for you sweet tooths out there. Number 4. Blackberry, apple, and kiwi salad. Ethel still craves sweets, but her nurses keep a close eye on her sugar intake. So instead of munching on cookies, biscuits, or cake, Ethel spoons into a simple fruit salad packed with blackberries, apple slices, and kiwi. Blackberries are rich in vitamin C and polyphenols. These two, when eaten in large amounts, fight inflammation and aid in cellular repair. Another study from the Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry found that regular consumption of blackberries helps maintain brain function in aging adults. Apples support gut health and surprisingly stabilize blood sugar. Apple's soluble fiber, pectin, is also linked to better heart health and reduced cholesterol levels, especially in older adults. Kiwi brings in vitamin K, C, and E, all of which play roles in bone strength, immune function, and skin repair. It's also high in actinidin, a natural enzyme that helps digestion, especially as we age. It's a sweet fix that satisfies Ethel's cravings without compromising her health. Next on the list, it's tangy, a bit salty, but truly magnificent for your heart and gut health. Number 3. Blue cheese. This one surprises people. At her age, many avoid dairy, but Ethel refuses to give up her favorite blue cheese. Strong flavor equals strong benefits. Blue cheese is a nutrient-dense food. Don't believe it? A study published in the International Dairy Journal suggests aged cheeses like Roquefort, a type of blue cheese, contains anti-inflammatory compounds that may protect against cardiovascular disease. Even more interesting, blue cheese contains spermidine, a naturally occurring compound which is currently being studied for its potential anti-aging effects. According to a new study in Nature Medicine, spermidine may help extend lifespan and support cellular regeneration. Not surprising if we look at Mrs. Ethel, who's fond of eating itty-bitty bits of blue cheese throughout the day. But if you ask me, the next food on Ethel's list is deliciously good. A proper bite of this meal is what might be keeping Ethel young. Number 2. Beans on toast. You know, the Brits love a good breakfast, and that includes a nice toast. But for Ethel, she found a way to make her toast 10 times healthier. Ethel's nursing assistants prepare her gluten-free toasted bread with baked beans on top, plus a splash of oregano leaves and a bit of butter. Beans are loaded with B vitamins, fiber, and plant protein. And according to the British Journal of Nutrition, regular consumption of legumes is linked to lower risks of heart disease and better blood sugar control. The toast gives her a little carb boost for energy, while the fiber in beans helps digestion and gut health, which becomes even more important with age. Ethel pairs this with a cup of tea, of course. It's simple and filling, and for Ethel, a plate of this means she gets plenty of energy to share her stories with anyone willing to listen. Alright, now for the last one. Don't roll your eyes, because this might sound like a cheat meal, but yes, Ethel cannot live without this, and it's been a part of her life for over a century. Number 1. Fish and chips. Turning 116, you'd expect Ethel to be living off steamed vegetables and bland foods. Think again. Ethel enjoys life with food, and what for the oldest woman alive today, health isn't just about eating what's healthy. It's eating what your taste buds crave. And for Ethel, a proper dinner meal that includes fish and chips? Heaven. Fish, especially cod or haddock, is high in lean protein and omega-3 fatty acids, which support brain health and reduce inflammation. The Journal of Nutrition has linked regular fish consumption to lower rates of cognitive decline in older adults. So it's safe to say, this really might be Ethel's secret to staying young and healthy. Ethel didn't just get lucky, she outlived generations by staying joyful, keeping her stress levels down, and eating the food she loves. So, maybe the secret to a long, beautiful life isn't complicated. Maybe it's already in your kitchen. In Ethel's case, a handful of tea bags and cheese. We've got more longevity secrets from other people over 100. Go watch this next. You'll be shocked at what these 100-year-olds eat to keep their numbers up.